What's going on, everyone? California has made some major changes to its child support laws in 2024 and 2025, and whether you're paying or receiving support, you need to know about these updates. Let me break it all down. The biggest change came on September 1st, 2024 through Senate Bill 343. This completely overhauled how child support is calculated in California for the first time in over 30 years. First, the child support formula itself has been updated. The K factor, which determines how much of your income goes toward child support, has been revised to reflect modern income levels and living costs. For lower income parents, the percentage has been reduced, while higher earners may see adjustments upward. This makes payments more realistic based on what parents can actually afford. Second, there's a major change to how add-on expenses are divided. These are costs like childcare, uninsured medical bills, and educational expenses. Previously, courts typically split these 50-50 between parents regardless of income. Now, under Family Code Section 4061, add-ons are divided based on each parent's proportional net income. So, if one parent earns 70% of the combined income, they may be responsible for 70% of the add-ons. This is a huge shift toward fairness. Third, the low income threshold has been significantly raised. Starting September 2024, parents earning up to about $2,773 per month qualify for low income adjustments, up from around $2,056 previously. This is tied to full-time minimum wage and provides relief for working parents who aren't on public assistance but still struggle financially. Here's another big one for 2025. As of January 1st, 2025, low-income parents can no longer have their driver's license suspended for unpaid child support. Under SB 1055, if your annual household income is at or below 70% of the median income for your county, you're protected from license suspension. Before this law took effect, over 149,000 suspended licenses were released so qualifying parents could legally drive again. The logic is simple. If you can't drive to work, you can't earn the money to pay support. There's also good news for families who previously received public assistance. Starting in 2024, when child support payments are made toward debt owed to the government, 100% of those payments now pass through directly to families instead of reimbursing the state. By January 2025, this extended to families currently receiving CalWORKS assistance as well. A few other updates to know about. Courts now have more flexibility to deviate from guideline support when it exceeds half the paying parent's net income after low-income adjustments. Child care costs related to employment are now collected as additional support only when those expenses are actually incurred. And under AB 2397, courts can direct child support into special needs trusts to protect disabled children's eligibility for public benefits. The bottom line, California's child support system is now more tailored to individual financial situations. If you have an existing order, these changes could affect your payments. It may be worth running a new calculation through the state's online guideline calculator or reaching out to your local child support agency to see how these updates apply to your case. If this helped, drop a like and subscribe. Catch you in the next one.